So you want to know why transparency matters so much in sales, and more specifically in referrals? In this video, I'm going to share that exact reason with you. Are you ready? Let's go. Hi there, I'm Matt Ward, and I help service-based business professionals get more word-of-mouth referrals in their service-based business. If you're new here, well, welcome. I hope that you subscribe and click the bell so that you don't miss a single thing that shows up on the channel. Now, to this week's topic of conversation, transparency, and why it matters so much in sales. I want to share with you just a brief little story and encounter that happened with me at the cell phone store. And, I've been a very long subscriber to a cell phone service that I won't name, but starts with a V and rhymes with horizon. And for the most part, I've been very happy. And so I show up to a store to get a new phone. Walk in and start looking at the numerous amounts of phones. It's like a Cheesecake Factory menu there. There's just so many to choose from. So we're looking for a new phone, and we dial in on one or two. And the associate starts talking to us about the more expensive one. That was clear from the very beginning. As we start asking more questions about the phone, we find out that this phone is $8 more, that the cheaper one is $8 less. There's only $8 difference. Turns out that was per month. It was $200 less, the cheaper phone, for the entire cost of the phone. The sales associate never disclosed that information, and that was very unfortunate. Additionally, they focused a lot on services, trying to up-level the service, continuously up-level, never talking to me about what my needs were, what my current package was. They pull up all that information in the computer and they just avoid it. And so what was very clear is that there was not a lot of transparency. However, I was in a bind. And I think maybe I got taken advantage of because I had a huge need at the time for a new phone. So I bought the phone. Turns out the phone was on back order. It was going to take a week. Got home and within 2 days had canceled the entire order. Something just didn't feel right working with that store. It just felt all wrong. And once I canceled that phone order, I then went to another store that was over an hour away from my home and bought the phone I actually wanted. Now, yes, I bought a phone that was $200 cheaper than the phone I had bought 2 days before, but that was the phone I wanted the entire time. So I really didn't save any money. In fact, it cost me more money to do this. But the proprietor, the franchise owner of this store that I went to, was fantastic. His name was Adam, and he worked with us all throughout the process. He didn't add additional services, and anytime I had a question regarding the phone or the service after I got it, he was there to answer questions through text messaging, through phone calls, through emails. His transparency was very clear. If you are not transparent in the way you conduct your business, that's going to be a challenge not only for the actual sale. You might get the sale, but then the person may cancel, like what I did. But we're here to talk about referrals, and I will assure you that the only way I talk about that business, that first store that we went to, is not in a good light. It only comes up in a conversation about who not to go buy from. And you don't want to be the topic of that conversation. So when you think about how you conduct your sales process, just be transparent. Look, I'm not a sales expert, but I do know a lot about referrals. And I know that if you don't treat people right with transparency during the sales process, that is not going to produce referrals on the other end. And that's what we're all about. I hope that you'll join me in the comments below and talk about transparency in sales. I hope that you'll subscribe and click the bell so that you don't miss a single thing that I put up on the channel. Until next time, don't forget to live happy, smile a lot, and high five everyone around you.